for the two. 6 points for Collins already, who barely played in the finale of the road trip. Jalen Smith and Zach Collins, it's kind of been 6 in one, half a dozen in the other to decide who backs up Vucevic, but they've been very supportive of each other. Giddey a foul, Reeves will go. Zach Collins was first guy off the bench flexing and
since the All-Star break. They're playing for one another. It's almost like a feel, like you're a college team. Like they're so into the moment.
Well, you said those road trips, those 10, 12-day road trips, that's what bonds teams oftentimes, especially if you play well on those trips. You come away with good memories and good vibes coming back. That seems to be the case with this group right now. 8 of their last 10 that they have won. One of the hotter teams in the league, the Bulls. Giddey, a three, tough shot, long rebound, Vanderbilt. There's Goodwin. Reeves drives it against Giddey, separates and scores. Here, he's got 6 points.
We're going to get some points here now. They're in the zone now. 2-3 matchup.
See if they can get Collins, who's got the mismatch.
He's got to want the ball, though. You got to go in there and demand that ball.
White dribbled it off of his. Here is Reeves. Looking for the foul, and Dalen Terry knows.
Shoot it.
Austin Reeves, basketball in Germany. Spencer and his wife Casey, Austin was going to do that for him, and congratulations to Austin. He's going to be an uncle.
And you can see Adam.
Bulls full and partial's a foul, his first. First on LA. Williams splits. He's lead it by 6. So no Luka, so Reeves is bringing it up. James Goodwin, Vanderbilt, and Connect, the rookie sharpshooter. James, good challenge by Williams. Patrick was not afraid to go up against LeBron. Giddey looking for the foul, and he gets it on Dalton Connect.
Full station.
Giddey splits at the line. Back to a 7-point lead. Remember, Giddey only played 3 of the games on that road trip as he was dealing with that right ankle issue. Reeves, a deep one. He's hot now in the second quarter. There's Terry. Giddey, trap, kick out, rotate. To White. A contested 3. In and out. Good rebound by Collins. And was he out of bounds? 2 Reeves on the inbound. Bulls turn it over. LeBron walked past to Vanderbilt. Impressive.
That was a nice pass. Got 6 assists here in the early going.
And typical of LeBron, right? Trying to get others involved in the early going. That's been the case so far tonight. Little pocket pass getting to Collins. 8 for Zach.
Magic.
Absolutely.
And Michael. Kobe was more Michael.
I've always agreed with your take on that. The game and the body types. There's Goodwin getting the 2.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean,
that's one of the greatest point guards ever. Yeah. Here's Terry. In the corner for 3. Tipped out high. Flagged down by Giddey. Finds Kobe White. Collins tipped it to James. Kobe just 2 of 6 from the field. Reeves inside.
This group probably had 7 bad minutes against Cleveland and 2 bad minutes against Indiana. But every game we were in it, and they had a very good road trip. 4-2. We thought that we could have. The expectations were what he showed after All-Star Weekend, right? He's on a heater right now and averaging 22, 10 and 9, right? And then Kobe's obviously playing amazing. Last 2 weeks, he was player of the week. And everybody fit very well the way we want to play, and they've been very confident. And yeah, great fit. Great fit.
The 2-point Bulls lead. AK is with us here courtside at the United Center. I kind of want to get your sense as Giddey sets up Vucevic. The evolution of the game over the last 10 years, since your time in Denver to now what you're seeing now, and how you and Mark Eversley try to approach building a roster with the style of play that you see. How has it evolved, and how has it changed your job where you guys are sitting now?
Well, we're looking for players that can play that style of, basketball. Exactly. We're constantly waiting to tire teams out, and especially if we catch you on a back-to-back,
kind of unconventional, the way you put this team together to begin with. You know, a lot of teams want to, go to the draft guys, but sometimes you have to wait years for a draft pick to mature, or sometimes they don't pan out. You went out and got guys who've had relative success in the
pick and picks moving forward. We accomplished that. Then we wanted to.
I'm sure every fan base has to go through this in some form or fashion, even a team like the Lakers that has had success this year. The expectations of their fans, signing guys, getting guys, chemistry, which we saw a little bit slow out of the All-Star break with the new roster, and now it's starting to come together. Talk to us about the process and how long it takes to get over. Jackson Hayes on a rib run.
As a front office, you can impact, your roster. Obviously, at free agency, a little bit before the season starts, and then at trade deadline, and then you can just watch this group develop. And Billy, his staff, done a great job, and obviously the players, a huge part of it, and of this buy-in, and hopefully they can continue their growth, next 10 games.
One of the things that we've really seen is the maturation of Modest. He's gone from, in the beginning didn't play a lot, but he stayed focused. He still worked on his game, and when he's gotten the opportunity, he's shown you that he can be a very good player for this franchise in the future.
Yeah, I think, not very specific games, but let's say Lakers game in LA, he has, he has a lot of game, but he needs to get stronger, and that's going to come with experience and time.
Well, there's a buzz about this team right now, the way they're playing.
Doncic, lob, Hayes, oh my gosh, over the top.
It's like a squirrel trying to climb a tree. But again, that drop zone, you're going to have to move up.
Yeah.
If you're not going to move up, that's going to be there all night. It's been there all night. They just haven't been able to convert.
5 to shoot for Williams. Penetrates, pull up, elbow. Won't go. Rebounded by Finney-Smith. Out there with Doncic, Hayes, Vincent, and Goodwin. Bulls have Buzelis, Williams, Vucevic, White, and Herter. Here's Luka on the attack, looking for Hayes.
That time they played up. Kobe was there.
Now Hayes gets it in the post and hooks it over Vucevic. So he's got 8 in this quarter and 14 now to lead the Lakers, who are back within 2 again.
I'll tell you what, Luka's going to get that kid paid.
Just like he did with...
He looks like a totally different player.
White attacks into...
Team in the playoffs. So they're going to play defense a little bit different than they did in L.A. against Kobe. They're almost playing 3 guys on him at all times.
Way off from Doncic on the 3 and out of bounds. Lock up the season series in the tiebreak. Herter hangs. No. Vucevic is able to get the offensive board. Second of the night for Herter. And on defense with the Thompson kid. Blocking foul. Vucevic works around Vanderbilt. Good fake and good finish.
Exactly. There's no size out. He should be licking his chops, having anybody guard him.
Vanderbilt here at Vanderbilt. After all that, a little bit of confusion in that particular sequence.
I'd go tell Billy to give it back to Finney-Smith. He's the one who's going to play most of the defense out there.
Yeah, he's the starter. Here's White. Nice move. What a reverse and the...
Tearing it up right now.
Different level, man. Best month of his career. Doncic, step back over Williams contesting. Giddey trying to battle LeBron, and LeBron is able to use the body for the...
That would have been a foul.
Vanderbilt picks up another foul, and that sends Giddey to the stripe. 11 points already. Make it 12 against the Lakers. He had 8 steals. One of the highest totals in Bulls history. 15-10, a career-high tying 17 assists as well. Vucevic did not buy on the LeBron fake, and it's picked off by Herter. Giddey to Williams, past Doncic.
Yeah, if you're Patrick, you got to go through his chest. He's not going to block your shot.
Vincent, a transition 3. That won't go. Tipped away by Herter, and White grabs it. 70 seconds left in the half. Bulls by 6. They have not trailed. Herter, catch, fake, step, 3. Around and out. Touched every part of the iron.
That was some ball.
And it's LeBron. This is where he does a lot of damage. In fast break opportunities and an easy run to the rim.